Ever wondered how your favorite apps work? How they're built from scratch? Well, the secret sauce behind it all is coding. It's the magic wand that brings your favorite apps and websites to life. Coding, in its simplest form, is a way of communicating with computers, telling them exactly what tasks to perform. You see, computers don't understand human language. They only understand the language of code. It's like giving them a set of instructions to follow. And just like we have different languages in the world, there are also different coding languages. Each one has its own syntax, its own rules, and they're used for different purposes. Some are perfect for building websites, others for creating games, and some are best for data analysis. So to make an app or a website, you need to learn how to code. But don't worry, it's not as complicated as it seems. Now, you might be wondering, where should I start? Well, let's dive right into the basics of coding. When we talk about coding, we're essentially talking about a set of instructions that we give to a computer. And these instructions are given using a language that computers can understand. First things first, we need to understand the concept of variables and data types. Imagine you're baking a cake. The ingredients you use, such as eggs, sugar, flour, and butter, these are like your variables. They hold different values, right? An egg is not sugar and flour is not butter. In coding, variables are containers that store data values. The type of data that a variable can store is determined by its data type. So just like your cake ingredients, each variable in your code can hold a different value and data type. Now, let's move on to how codes are written. They are written in lines, with each line performing a specific task. It's like following a recipe. You add the eggs, then the sugar, then the flour, and so on. Each step is necessary to achieve the final product. In coding, each line of code is a step towards the completion of a task or a program. Next, let's talk about the importance of syntax and structure in coding. Syntax refers to the set of rules that define how programs in a language are written. Think of it as grammar in a spoken language. If you don't follow the syntax, the computer won't understand what you're trying to say. Similarly, structure is crucial as it determines the flow of your code. It's like the order in which you mix your cake ingredients. If you add the butter last, you might not get the desired result. In coding, if your structure is off, your program might not work as intended. By understanding these basics, you're already on your way to becoming a coder. Remember, coding is like a recipe. It requires the right ingredients, the correct steps, and a precise structure to create something delicious. So, roll up your sleeves and let's get coding. But why should you learn to code? This question might have crossed your mind more than once. The answer is simple and profound. Coding is a superpower in today's digital world. It's not just about writing lines of code, but about transforming your thoughts into reality. Imagine creating your own app or website, bringing your unique ideas to life. That's the magic of coding. It's a process that not only crafts software but also hones your problem-solving skills. Every line of code you write is a puzzle piece contributing to a larger picture. It's a constant exercise for your brain, refining your logical thinking and analytical prowess. And let's not forget the practical aspect. With technology at the heart of almost all industries, coding skills can open doors to a multitude of job opportunities. From tech startups to established corporations, the demand for coders is booming. Coding is a powerful tool, and by learning it, you're opening a world of opportunities. Ready to dive into the world of coding? Great! Let's explore some resources that can guide you on this exciting journey. One of the most accessible ways to learn coding is through online courses. Websites such as Codecademy, Coursera, or even Khan Academy offer interactive lessons on various programming languages. If you prefer a more structured learning environment, coding bootcamps can be a fantastic choice. These intensive programs are designed to teach you the ins and outs of coding in a relatively short period. And don't forget about the wealth of free tutorials available on the internet. Websites like GitHub and Stack Overflow are teeming with code examples and discussions that can aid you in your learning process. If you're wondering where to start, consider a beginner-friendly language like Python or JavaScript. These languages are widely used and provide a solid foundation for understanding coding fundamentals. Remember, everyone starts somewhere, so don't be afraid to take that first step into the world of coding. So now you know what coding is and how it powers your favorite apps and websites. We've journeyed through the basics of coding, discovered its immense power, and even explored ways to kickstart your coding adventure. Remember, coding is an immensely rewarding skill with endless possibilities. It's your ticket to creating, innovating, and solving problems. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.